Hi, this is Samara and welcome to my channel. What I'm doing is I'm cutting up the pizza box that I showed you. So I managed to get four by 6 cards and 6 ATC size cards. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding a head to the headless statue. I'm using matte medium to stick everything, and I tend to put the matte medium on top of the collage as well, so that if I decide to use any paint, then it will be easily, if it kind of gets on the picture, then I can easily clean it when it's still wet. I can easily clean it with a wet wipe. In this stage, not much really, no rocket science. Is just using matte medium to stick things on a card. I just sewed the cards beforehand. So I try to upload 3 videos a week. Usually they're out on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 9 o'clock in the morning, Central European time. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up, because it really helps my channel. Because when YouTube sees that people like the video, they will start putting it in the recommended videos, and I get more viewers, and the more viewers I get, the more subscribers I get, and it's like a circle that feeds itself. So if you like it, please give a thumbs up and leave a comment and subscribe if you want to know, if you want to see any of my upcoming videos. As I said, this is the first step, so all I'm doing is sticking things on. The 4 cards took me about 1 hour 20 minutes to do. This video, I think, is 23 or 24 minutes. There are kind of bits and pieces that I've edited out, like, you know, drying using the heat gun, and you know, fussy cutting and things like that. You don't want to watch me do that, and anyway, it would make the video too long, and I would have had to put it. I mean, this is twice the speed is I would have had to put it on 4 or 8, and I try not to put it too fast because some people don't know what I'm doing. So I just use black paint to do the background, and I decide to fussy cut this. I thought I took it off, but obviously I haven't. Oh, yeah, I did. This was going to be just a monochrome card, but then I was while I was looking for things to put on my cards, I saw this: add color to your palette. So I did. I have a lot of collage fodder, and the way I have them stored, it's like really hard for me to know what I have. I tried to put them in a file with those plastic sleeves and divide them into categories. But I still couldn't see. I mean, I knew I had trees, but I don't know what kind of trees. I knew I had people, but I couldn't see what kind of people. So what I did is I took the idea from Nina Rybina. She did a video on it, and also Crystal Dragonfly. I just got some cheap notebooks, and I'm still in the process of doing it. I used washi tape just to attach the pictures one by one on the notebooks. And that way, at least I can look through the notebook and I can see what I have. If you want to see how I did mine, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video of it. Again, it's not rocket science. It's just using washi tape to... and the reason I use washi tape is because it's not very sticky. I use the credit card to smoosh the collage down and to get rid of all the bubbles. But of course, you can't get rid of all the bubbles. It's very thin paper, so at least I can't. I've never been able to do one without bubbles. If you hear noise in the background, it's just people outside my door talking. Yeah, here when I glue the top bit, I don't glue it right to the edge. I should have cut the top so that I know where the edge is. You'll see when it's done that there is a bit missing, and I have to cut the card a bit so it's slightly, it's maybe 4 by 5 3/4 rather than 4 by 6. That was a really nice pizza. See? Can you see the white edge there? Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have painted it black, but I decided to cut it. Once I finished the cards, once I did all the painting and doodling, and I used gloss gel medium to finish them off, and I painted the back black, just matte black color. Yeah, that was lucky that it didn't tear. Sorry about the shadow. It's just that my light is in an odd position, so and it was dark, so there was no light coming from the window anymore. I had to have the light on. Excuse me. I have a lot of pictures of models, and I cut them a long time ago when I first started art journaling. But I discovered that I don't really like pictures of models very much. If I use women, I'd rather use normal, regular women. So when I do use a model, I tend to use it in a either sarcastic or funny or it's not that I'm making fun of them. It's not making fun of the person. It's making fun of the whole fashion industry. They take themselves so seriously. I'm using my gel pen to do put like frame around the edge. And I'm using googly eyes for her to cover her sunglasses, and a tiny one to cover her mouth. That's it. Oh yeah, I also I don't know if I show it, but I later use my white Posca pen to put some like white dots like stars. Here I'm thinking, what am I going to do? What color should I use to cover the black, because it's too stark. I decide to use silver, and I'm using my fingers, but then I realize that there are small bits and my fingers are too sausage-like to get into the small bits, so I get a small brush. I do two coats because it's very transparent. Then sometimes to edge my work, I like to what I do is I put paint on the edge of on the tip of my brush and just swipe it around, and you get like a thick layer all around, which is usually very nice. But in this one, you can't really see it very well. So, I could have left it out. And yeah, What else? Oh, you'll see me here mess it up at first. You see, here is okay, but then I mess it up. I put too much paint. So this is how not to do it, I guess. Sorry about the noise. My husband and Ella just came back from their walk. Right. So in this one, I think all I do is I put another bit of collage, you know, like a planet. And with my Posca pen, just go around it to give it kind of like a halo. And with my gel pen and then my Posca pen, I guess. Yeah. And then go around it like, yeah. And in this last one, I take some black paint and some ochre. I'm not sure what the color is. And I put both of them on my finger, on the tip of my finger, and just swipe around the top to make it look a bit more natural. And at the bottom, I just finger paint it with black. You see what I mean here? I got some black on the red bit, and it's very easy to clean it with wet wipe if you have if you had put not Mod Podge, whatever. And I use some diluted white paint and my fan brush to put make some stars. Anyway, that's it. As I said, if you like it, please give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and hasta luego.